Hi, this is Tim of the 1916 Company. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase pricing and availability questions regarding this watch. Today, we're discussing a 2023 launch, as you see it here, an 11-piece edition. This is the Greubel Forsey Balancier 3, or the third version of the sports watch that debuted back in the early 2020s as Greubel moved into the sports watch space. This is from the current convex collection, and the distinction between this and prior variants is an important one. It is a cleaner case aesthetic, it is a different dial layout, and it is a smaller size in grade 5 titanium. So for 2023, we got 41.5 millimeters diameter, it's 13.8 millimeters thick, and as I measure it, basically edge to edge, it's quite short across the wrist at 43.7 millimeters. So throwing this titanium and sapphire construction on my wrist, it is feather light, and I think that's the number one reason you would gravitate toward a Greubel Forsey sports watch over one of the traditional collection pieces. It is much lighter on the wrist. It is incredibly comfortable. You can see it's almost a lugless case. Look how short that case is across the wrist. It's nowhere near the edge of my wrist, creating something that's actually viable for women to wear and enjoy, as well as traditional male collectors. Now, it's not thin, but it'll fit underneath a jacket cuff, just not the tightest of dress sleeves. You can see from over the top that even though this often exaggerates the width of the watch, the edges of the case are nowhere near the edge of my wrist, which is a great thing in terms of fit and feel. Taking a look at the strap, clearly integrated into the case, and it matches the lines and the taper of the case. You can see that it has some character lines molded in on the bottom. Greubel Forsey factory strap, no crimping, no gouging, brand new condition. Taking a look at the buckle, you can see that this is a double fold leaf spring style, and the leaf spring provides the clenching action that keeps it closed. In spite of the lack of triggers, you can see just how snappy that is. It's going to stay put. You can see the recesses too, referencing Greubel Forsey's remarkably articulated and complex case bands with satin, polish, and media blast, and Greubel Forsey branding. Rolling around to the edge of the case, it looks like less of a assembly of assorted hardware than earlier versions of the Balancier Sport and Balancier S2 were a little bit more busy, one might say, with visible fixing screws and a little bit more layering of different components atop the base case. This feels a bit more streamlined and elegant. Of course, we still have nuance with recesses, we have bevels, we have satination, we have stepped planes with the lugs stepped out at the edge, and you can see very subtly the case back itself is cambered and curved to fit well on the wrist. We have a Greubel Forsey branded crown with a combination of polish and media blast. 50 meters water resistant, and then the dial is loomed. So let's take a look at that. No shortage of luminescence. It's a twin barrel manual wind movement with a 3 hertz beat rate, a free sprung oversized balance, a overcoil hairspring for concentric breathing in every position. Now the 3-day power reserve is aided by 2 fast barrels. So this 72-hour power reserve, which is tracked by a power reserve indicator on the case back, this is actually a chronometric power reserve. So what Greubel Forsey likes to say is because of the way these 2 barrels are phased in series and the mainsprings in them are phased in series, you're going to have a very flat torque plateau for 72 hours with isochronous or even and equal timekeeping throughout. So while it will run longer than 72 hours before it actually stops, Greubel Forsey recommends that you wind the watch on a regular basis. That could be daily, every 3 days. You just want to make sure that you wind it at the same time on a regular interval to maximize the timekeeping precision. So lots going on inside this movement, which is big. The bridges and plates, this movement are made of titanium, so they're as light as the watch itself. And the movement is 35.8 millimeters in diameter. It all pivots on 43 joules, and the balance is the highlight. It is a huge balance. 12.6 millimeters in diameter. It's one of the largest in wristwatch making, certainly. You can also see that overcoil shaped by hand for the isochronous operation and concentric breathing in every position. And then it's free sprung, so all the adjustments to timing are done using variable inertia screws that are in the rim and moved in pairs. We also have a scrolling seconds disc, and then we have our minutes and hours at center. We have mirror polished and beautifully beveled bridges here for the barrel, as well as the hands and the scroll for the seconds. Now, if you look carefully here, you can see that we have several different interior angles where bevels meet and sharp creases on the dial of the watch, which is an impressive feather in the cap of the watchmakers, as this is the kind of thing that often is missing entirely, even on Geneva Hallmark watches. So we have mirror finish, we have black polished screws, we have beveling on the dial side, and several interior angles before we turn it over. Now you can see that the base plate has also been frosted, which is a nice look. You can see this is the Balancier from the Convex sports watch collection. Turn it all over. You can see this is 1 of 11, and then we have the edges of the bridge decorated in a fashion distinct from the frosted bridge centers. And then we have these golden chaton cups, a nod to the way that pocket watches would have been made historically in Greubel Forsey's hometown of La Chaux-de-Fonds. They would have been pressed into chaton cups and then put into the bridges and plates separately. If you love this watch, reach out to Team Mosso at the 1916company.com for purchase and pricing details.